the Sigma BF mirrorless camera. It is a 24.6 megapixel full frame BSI CMOS sensor camera. It has hybrid phase and contrast detection autofocus. It's a unibody, so that is something that is very unique about this camera. Cut out of a block of aluminum. It has a feature that most cameras do not have, except maybe some Hasselblads, but it has 230 gigabytes of internal memory. And last but not least, it is L-mount compatible, or what other mount does it come in?
Does it come in another mount?
Is it just L-mount?
Might be.
Maybe.
Sigma is a part of the L-mount alliance.
Yes.
So it might just be L-mount.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Yep, that's it. 6K 30, and under full HD, you can go up to 120 frames per second.
And if I remember right, I don't know if you just said this, but it's $2,000?
It is $2,000.
All right. Now, I find this very interesting. Logan himself, trash talker extraordinaire, has said, I pre-ordered the BF.
Why?
That is a genuine question. I really want to know.
Yeah, I want to know why you did it.
So when I saw this camera, and like before I saw the specs of the camera, the look of the camera, before I saw the price. And I was like, okay, so it's like super minimal, tiny, dang near no buttons on there. A screen that doesn't swivel, right? L-mount on it. And I heard a little bit of the specs on it. I was like, oh, okay. This is a Sigma S9 is what I initially thought. I said, this is a Sigma S9. And then I saw the price at $2,000. And I was like, is this a budget man like Leica? Which is kind of what a S9 and a Fuji X100 and all those things are. But for a company like Sigma, which don't get me wrong, has some of the, if not the best, I'm not going to say the best lenses, but I'll definitely say the best bang for your buck lenses. It makes sense for them to come out with a camera.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, we've been making lenses. Now we made a camera to go with all the lenses we made.
Yeah.
But I really want to know, and I hope Logan has sounded off in the chat, who is buying this camera and who is it for? Is it for someone who wanted an S9 but wanted something that was more of a visual staple? Because it definitely strikes me as a camera that people are going to take photos of the camera as much as they'll probably take photos with the camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I mean, to me, personally, it looks cool, and it also gives vibes of point and shoot camera to me. So, like, I feel like this is something that I would need to have in my hands to appropriately say, oh, I love how it looks. Because I do like that it's made out of a unibody.
Yeah.
It definitely has a cool vibe to it. And then at the same time, with its limited buttons, it just gives feelings of point and shoot.
Yeah. So Kofi says, rich people buy this. It's rich people. It's only $500 more than the S9. Right?
Yeah, but it probably does 500 less things than the S9.
That is also true. It seems like it's like, because this is not the first camera from Lumix, right? Logan says, it's my fun camera. If I can use it as an occasional B camera, sweet. This is not a camera to make me money.
Dang, Logan's gotta like that, bro.
Bro, he say fun money.
This is fun. He been getting them that Ron.
Yeah, that boy making real Ron on the day. No, it is a very interesting camera. Now, my thought is it feels like it is premium like a Leica. Giovanni actually had a comment. He says, it's got the premium feel of a Leica, but it's in the affordable range. It definitely gives me that, like, oh, we want it to be super high end and focus on the build of this thing.
Yeah.
From the marketing. from off jump, right?
Yeah.
And like you can always kind of tell what a camera brand expects this camera to be based off how they choose to market it. Because when you start talking to me about like how you made it and the design and the materials that it was made with, and you don't start with the images that it's taking, it lets us know real quick, like, okay, this is for someone who cares about the actual aesthetics of the camera. But I just wonder, does Sigma have a secret gang out there that I don't know exists? Because like we know the Lumix shooters, right? And like we'll say that Lumix gang is in the building. We know the Leica shooters. We know they got money, but we know they take great images, and there is something to the Leica color. But is there a Sigma gang that I don't know about?
Bro, Logan is starting. He is the El Presidente of the new Sigma gang.
Is that what it is?
He's like, let me give this pre-order in. I'm going to be the president of Sigma.
He might be. He says, photo video isn't my main gig anymore. I just use this gig to fuel my gas now. Well, hey, you know what? You got to put gas in the car.
Yes.
But the question is this going to spawn? Because this camera definitely looks like a camera that is going to sound bad, but I don't mean for it to sound bad. But this definitely kind of hits me as the hipsters will adopt this camera. Like the people who took the what was the Fuji X100V and made it where it costs more money to rebuy it than to actually buy it.
Yeah.
The people who started that trend, this camera to me looks like the camera that could 100% be the new, this is the trendy camera. Everybody wants it. And the reason why people want it is because of things that Logan said, which is that they just want a fun camera. It's not for work. This is just, we want it simple.
Brandon, how do I get the job of being the person that takes the photos that get used in the marketing campaigns?
Oh, you got to show hard.
Whoever took these photos that are showing up on B&H to promote the camera.
Be careful. We love B&H.
No. Like, they're good.
Okay.
Do you think B&H took it?
I don't know.
Oh.
Go look and see if those same photos were on Best Buy.
I'm going to say...
I haven't seen the photos.
The uncensored show is censored for 5 seconds.
Are we gonna destroy them?
Are we muted?
No, we're not muted. I don't know how to mute it. Is it only on B&H?
I'm looking.
No, don't do that. I don't know who the photographer was, but are they that bad?
All I was gonna say is they're not selling they're not helping to sell the camera.
Let me see.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh no.
Can I get that gig?
Oh no. Are they that bad?
I mean, they're just not selling the camera. They're not bad photos. They're just like,
I got it. Hands are on.
Maybe they're going for that real like soccer mom aesthetic.
Why does that sound more disrespectful? Oh yeah, no, these are not the photos I would expect to go hand in hand.
Don't all go to B&H right now and look at the photos.
Why did they take a photo of an empty parking lot?
I'm just saying, can I get that gig? Logan, maybe you should take the gig.
Logan's got it. Logan's the official captain of the Sigma gang.
I was expecting for minds to be blown.
Oh, Logan has corrected us. He says they are the Sigma Collective.
And he is the self-appointed president. Okay, so Dallas says the website is beautiful. So maybe
they got better images.
Maybe it was the B&H photography.
Somebody says this is a knockoff Canon Elfie. What's the Elfie? I don't even remember that camera. I'll have to take a look and see. You know, I feel like this camera is very uniquely put, and I was really hoping that it's Elf, my bad, not Elfie. I was really hoping that going live, somebody in the chat would make this camera make more sense to me, because I kept getting messages about it. I still don't quite understand it. So until I fully understand what this camera is supposed to be, other than just, a beautiful piece of...
The website's helping to sell it.
Okay.
It is. Like, I mean, you can look at it. It's making the camera look very...
Yeah, but see, this is the point I'm making. They're starting with the image of the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing very many images from the camera. Oh, they're at the bottom of the website.
Yeah. It's helping. The website is helping to sell the camera. I think this is for maybe people. I don't know that this is your first camera.
Oh, no.
But maybe they're trying to appeal to non-photographers.
I have
Is that
a theory.
safe?
I have a theory. You ready for this?
Yes.
Here's my theory. If you are a part of the L-Mount Alliance to sell lenses, I am sure that if you're going into business with Leica, Lumix, Panasonic, there are probably rules. Like, I would imagine Leica has certain rules within the L-Mount Alliance that says, all right, our name holds the most weight. We're top bill. Lumix, after these features roll out on a Leica, then you can incorporate some of these. So that way there's no direct competition. Sigma, who feels like they are sort of the accessory to this L-Mount Alliance, makes me then think that there were probably certain rules that said, hey, Sigma, we don't mind that you make an L-mount camera, but it can't compete directly with our existing cameras. So you need to bring something uniquely different to the market. So this way, because Leicas don't really compete with Lumix cameras.
Yeah.
Sigma making a camera, if it enters in, it can't directly compete because since you share the same mount, you make it way too easy to jump from one system to another.
Yeah.
So if you're going to come together and make an alliance, there probably is a clause in there that says you can't make anything that competes directly against us.
Yeah.
So this was Sigma's main approach to release a camera, but that doesn't directly compete against a Leica or a Lumix because it is so uniquely different. That is sort of my theory on this camera. What do you think?
Snooze.
Cam just says, I don't get it. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the Uncensored channel. Do us a huge favor. If you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to join us live every single Friday at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. We have so much fun and we want you to be there. So subscribe so you don't miss it.